Welcome to We Don't Claim to Be Experts.
We're three siblings.
Emily,
Katie,
Nick.
just here to reminisce, laugh, and overanalyze growing up as millennials.
That's right, we don't have PhDs in nostalgia.
but we do have plenty of embarrassing stories, random trivia, and sibling banter to share.
From cassette tapes to the dawn of social media.
To all the life lessons that we have totally learned the hard way.
And everything in between.
We're here to relive with zero expertise, but plenty of laughs.
So sit back, relax, and let's prove once again
That we don't claim to be experts.
Hello? Okay. Yeah, it's that time of year. You and Dex.
Oh, I wasn't even recording. At least you couldn't hear me blow my nose. Dex has got his allergies rolling.
That's what the vet thinks. He's not really sure. He doesn't think it's like a tumor or anything. But Dex keeps sneezing and having discharge from his nose.
Yummy. Well, when I pick him
Yeah.
up, when I come over, I give him scratches. He always sneezes. So I think I've said it before,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure he's allergic to cats.
Yeah, I mentioned that to the vet.
Did he laugh?
Well, he's like, and I like said, I'm like, we have a cat, and he's like, yeah, but what would cause all of a sudden? And I'm like, I don't know.
Not having a cat before?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, it's been a kind of a crazy couple weeks.
Yeah, holy cow. We swear that we'll talk about 90s night. I think we're still just trying to collect our thoughts.
Oh yeah, it's been coming together slowly. Just it's been like a month.
Yeah. Yeah. We got some kinks to work out, mainly being our schedules.
Yeah. So,
We can call this when Nick blows his nose.
yeah, I'm going to tell you, it sounds really weird on my end and I can't see you, so I don't know what's happening. Nick's video's off for today, which is fine, but it's just I got weird sounds. That's all I got.
Okay. She's protected.
No, you don't have to turn it
What
on.
if I did this? There we go.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
Now you
perfect.
can see my little face. I've tilted my camera up so Emily can kind of see me.
Yeah.
Well, because my nose was plugged, and we're titling this Nick Blows His Nose. I woke up at like 4 o'clock today because I can't sleep that well if I have to sleep with my mouth open. And yeah, so I've been awake since 4.
Wow. Huh.
It's been quite interesting. I've watched a lot of YouTube this morning so far.
Cool.
Watched
Anything good?
Yeah, I watched this one talking about spy movies, especially spy kids movies, or like kids being spies, and they talk about spy kids.
Yeah, obviously.
And
Nice.
Agent Cody Bakes, but then they talk about the TV shows, like Kim Possible came out at the same time, and it's like there's this wave of spy kids movies, and I didn't really think it was a wave, but it makes sense now because they all kind of teetered off at the same time as well. It's one of those fads, or it was one of those fads. Did you watch the? I feel like no, you didn't watch Kim Possible, did you?
I liked Kim Possible. I don't know why I'd watch it because I was like older. So I don't know if it was just like watching it because you guys were watching it or if it was because I was babysitting or what. But
Yeah,
I do remember Kim Possible.
I don't remember it too well. Obviously the ringtone, I remember that.
I like the mole rat.
Oh yeah, what was its name?
Could not tell you.
Naked
Searching the archives.
searching. Oh, I just typed in naked mole rat. I don't like that, Emily. It's a real one. I'll be more specific. Kim Possible. That thing's terrifying. Oh, Rufus.
Rufus. He's cute.
I'm going back to the real one because for them to create such a cute thing from this, thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness that's what we know naked mole rats as.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and don't Google it, Emily.
Oh, I just did. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that thing is terrible.
Poor little guy.
Yeah. So
Or girl.
yeah. So what does a regular mole rat look like? The same. They're all the same.
Oh, the little babies.
Oh, they got babies? Wait, no. Damaraland mole rat that has hair.
Huh.
I think what seals the deal is their 4 little teeth that hang out the front.
Yeah.
They're like outside
They
of
look
their lips.
It's like, look like something from Star Wars or something.
Exactly.
Like that thing that they feed with Jabba and the ship. Do you know that thing? You know, like the hole in the ground?
That thing? Oh, yeah, the Sarlacc. Yeah.
Yeah, that thing.
I don't know the name of the little creature we talk about quite often in this podcast, but I know the random name. The Sarlacc Pit. That's where Boba Fett died. Or did he?
Or did he? Da, da, da. Yeah. I've been, speaking of spy, I was telling Katie about this not too long ago, but there is a show we started watching called Night Agent on Netflix.
Huh.
It's come out within the last couple of years. I thought you guys would be proud of me.
Whoa, Emily. And how is it?
It was good. We just finished the second season.
Emily, holy cow. That's crazy. I can't believe you're watching something new. Okay, so what is Night Agent about? Is it he only comes out at night? He's like Batman? Is this a Batman
he's like
movie?
Batman. So it's about like the Night Agent program. What do they call it? Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain cramp.
I'm going to go ahead and guess they call it Night Agent.
Hold on, what do they call it? They call it... He's a night agent. They call it... Okay, anyway, so he's a part of a program that investigates like corruption in the government.
Whoa.
And he, like, it starts out with him stopping a train bombing. And he ends up finding out that people he's working with are like selling information and maybe not necessarily selling in the first season, but there's a plot for like murder and stuff, and he's trying to stop it and figure out who he can trust in the government.
Uh-huh.
And it's pretty crazy. And then in the second season, he gets promoted to being an agent that gets to travel the world.
Whoa.
And, be a spy, basically.
Wow, they give him his passport.
And then that turns out crazy because his, like, location is given up. And he is trying to figure out how. And so he doesn't think he can trust anyone because of his, like, past history.
Oh.
If that makes sense. It's really good.
Huh. All right. Well, I like a good spy movie. What I've realized I really like is a British spy, for obvious reasons. But there was a show that came out. Well, there's actually a really good one you might get a kick out of. What is it called? I think it's called The Bodyguard.
Okay.
It's based off of... that's not really a spy movie.
Night Action is the name of the... Sorry, Night Action's the name of the program.
How is it?
and he's no. So the show's called Night Agent, remember how I was trying to think of what the program was called that investigates the corruption? The program is called Night Action, but he's a night agent.
Gotcha.
And he answers phones in like the basement of the White House. And okay, really quick, one more thing. So there's also this girl who she goes to live with her aunt and uncle, and all of a sudden the power like gets cut off to the house, and then there's people trying to kill her aunt and uncle. And her uncle's like, you need to go down to the neighbor's house and call this number. Spoiler, she calls Peter, the night agent.
Whoa.
That's working the phones at night. Anyway, but they end up being spies.
Don't say the S word.
And she can't trust anyone. It's kind of crazy. So.
Well, I like your retelling of the show, so it's really selling it for me. The Night Agent.
It's so crazy. It says FBI agent Peter Sutherland is thrown into a vast conspiracy about a mole at the highest levels of the United States government. To save the nation, he plunges into a desperate hunt for the traitor, while protecting former tech CEO Rose Larkin from the people who murdered her aunt and uncle.
Whoa.
Okay, Bodyguard.
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, but that doesn't matter. I was going to say another British show that I like, the kid has a British accent, is Codename Kids Next Door that I watched as a kid. I don't know how many seasons that went on for, but do you remember that show at all?
No.
Let's see. It was after your time. It was 6 seasons, 2002 until 6 years after that, 2008. Yeah, but the kid has a British accent, but it's like everyone else, I think, doesn't. But I'm trying to find a way to rewatch this show because I've been craving it for some reason. Yeah, but yeah, it also talks about James Bond. Everything spawned kind of after like espionage became a thing in the 50s, and then James Bond came out in the 60s. Yeah, do you know how old Sean Connery was for the first James Bond?
No.
He was like 30, early 30s, which is crazy because I see pictures of him and I'm like, he looks like he was already old.
Yeah, there's certain actors that you just can't imagine them ever being young.
Yeah. And I don't remember seeing Dr. No in a while, but I guess there were pretty untasteful things, with
characterizations or whatever.
Yeah.
Groups of people.
Yeah. I say untasteful, but it is shocking that was ever a thing where they couldn't find somebody to play the role, and so they're like, oh, well, let's just get an American actor to play this person's role, and we'll use makeup and stuff. And
Right.
it was crazy to see.
Yeah.
But I went into a deep dive into that actor's past history, and I don't know if he's just known for it, but there's like other roles he's done where he plays other ethnicities. The bad guy from Dr. No.
Jeez.
But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Also got a book.
All right.
Last weekend I've been reading a book.
How's that going?
It's crazy for me to be reading a book. It's pretty good. It's been slow the past few days. First couple days I was really into it, but yeah, now it's the weekend again. I'll probably crack it back out when we get done talking. It's about hopefully Dad doesn't listen to this because I'm going to give it to him once I'm done. Got a Johnny Carson biography.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and our dad's a fan of Johnny Carson, and it was written by a journalist who died like 2 years ago before the book came out, and so it's finished by another writer, and so it kind of has like this first person, third person, like he's talking about the writer, and then he goes into Johnny Cash and like their relationship between the journalist and Johnny Cash. Because
Johnny Cash or Johnny Carson?
Johnny Carson, sorry.
Okay. I'm like, wait a second. They were all friends.
Yeah, Sinatra's there too. But the journalist had followed Johnny Carson for a long time and like had been a fan of his since he started late night or the whatever he was the host of. Late night? Is that what it is?
I don't know what it was called.
Tonight Show.
Was it Tonight Show?
Yeah, I think it was the Tonight Show.
Okay.
I think that's because I think of the Tonight Show, the Jimmy Fallon. I think it's still the same name.
Yeah, I think it's Tonight Show too.
But anyway, it's kind of crazy just like seeing these three different points of view for this book. So
yeah,
it's quite interesting. So yeah, I'm hoping to read it. I'm circling kind of funny or cool things I see in it, and excited to give it to Dad when I'm done. Because Dad's a reader.
Yeah.
I guess it just skips a generation, or it skipped me. You like to read, probably.
Yeah.
Are you a big reader?
Not as much anymore. I listen to audiobooks just because I feel like I'm in the season of my life where I don't have time to... I've got to be multitasking.
Yeah.
So if I do an audiobook, then I can do stuff while I'm listening to a book, so...
That's, there's an episode, I just pictured you, just like doing all this stuff, taking care of the girls, cooking dinner. You got a podcast in this year, you got the audiobook in this year, and you're like... But there's an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where... one of the guys who's like generally known as being very dumb, he starts this scientific experiment where he's given a drug that apparently makes him smarter. And he comes in, he has like 3 sets of headphones on and like 3 CD players. And he's like, I'm listening to 3 audiobooks at once. Turns out it was just, what's the pill called that's fake? But like...
Placebo?
Yeah, it was just placebo. So he was just like, he just thought he was getting smarter and he was just doing smart things, quote. And he's like, that's what smart people do. They listen to 3 audiobooks at once. Multitasking.
Oh, that hurt my brain. Yeah. Like Ryan jokes because I'll carry my headphones around at all times. And he's like, it's just so funny to me that you always have your headphones. And I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to have a free second. So I just am always prepared. So it's like, okay, now I'm going to do the dishes. I'll turn on my audiobook or whatever for a few minutes.
Oh, that's sweet. That's smart.
So, yeah.
I do that at work. I'll keep my my AirPods in and I'll wander around and people think they can't talk to me because they think I'm listening to something. So sometimes it's like, it's nice because people just don't try to stop me. Like if I'm walking somewhere, you must be busy.
I don't think I've told you this. Okay, so I sit at a very weird desk where my back is turned to people and there's like a wall next to me, so I can't really see people like coming up. So I get scared. I'm the jumpiest person. I'm constantly getting scared. And so I ended up getting a little like...
rear view mirror?
A little rear view mirror.
Those are so useful.
It's the one that's like, it's a wide angle.
Oh, nice.
So I can see who's walking behind me.
Like the circle thing that you see around corners?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But it's really tiny. And I have it like on my monitor. I should take a picture of it and submit it, like post it somewhere. But yeah,
Man, do people
It's been
know about
helpful.
it? Like they see that you're using it, like you're not
It's-
as jumpy.
I don't know, probably not. But people feel so bad when I get scared.
Right.
They're like, "Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to scare you." And I'm like, "Oh, you're good."
I had one at my previous job because my back faced towards people like walking down this hallway, and so people would walk down and I'd just be like working and I'll be like, "Hi, Daniel," like before they even get to my desk. So you can start doing that when you see people. You just say hi without
I
turning
should
your
do
head.
that. Yeah, I should do that. That'd be so funny. Hi, Steph. Hi, Kaylee.
Well, do it kind of like, "Hello, Steph. I've been expecting you."
Yeah. Where have you been?
It'd be like to go back. It'd be like Dr. Evil, and then you turn around, you have a cat in your arms, and
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
Bigglesworth in your hands. That's
Sorry.
Well, that's another thing that I wanted to bring up was you did have a love for Austin Powers. That's a spy movie that came
Yeah.
from the whole.
Okay. I
was
was
a
trying
wave.
to figure out where this came.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I had more to talk about, Emmy, but we go on tangents. I got notes up
Yeah.
here. I'm just trying to find where the files are.
Yeah, I did like Austin Powers. I got that for Christmas when I was like 10 years old. I'm not quite sure why. It was above my maturity level. Or
got
was it? I don't know.
Well, it was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was definitely like the most, not offensive, but it definitely had the most shocking things in it. That was like, I guess it kind of just more fit the mold of like the old timey James Bond type movies where
Yeah.
it's kind of sexual and everything. So that,
Did you know that guy that throws his shoe? Did you know he's in prison?
really Random Task?
Yeah. Is that his name?
yeah, yeah. That's the bad guy's. The bad guy's name. Throws his shoe and knocks people's heads off.
In Austin Powers?
Yeah, Random Task, because it's a kind of a synonym name or a faux name from the actual person he's portraying that's in a James Bond movie, whose name is Odd Job. So it's easy for me to remember.
Joe Son. Let me see. Hold on. I'm getting there.
Don't accidentally put this guy in prison, Emily.
I know, right? I might have to cut this all out. Just kidding.
Well, I
right
clicked on Wikipedia and it is a mugshot.
Yeah. So it says torture and manslaughter convictions.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Not to make a joke out of it, but from a shoe.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
Wow. Yeah, life in prison.
Yeah. So, yeah, I saw that. It was like a clickbait thing that popped up for me. It was a suggested clickbait article.
Man.
It was like, these actors are actually in prison or something like that.
Wow. Yeah, Random Task. When he popped up on screen, he actually had a bowler's hat, or what was that hat called?
Yeah.
So it he looked like Odd Job, because Odd Job would throw his hat.
Odd job.
Yeah.
Random task. Okay.
he would throw his hat and chop people's heads off. And then he shows up with his hat and he throws his shoe. So it's good. It's a good
Yeah.
bit.
I like comedy like that goes one step further.
Yeah.
And you have to you think about it, but it's like it's also obvious.
Well, now I got to look up Odd Job. Harold Sakata. I'm going to see what this guy's... Okay, he's still alive. I just had to check. Make sure he didn't do anything.
What's his bibliography?
Mm.
Was he in other movies?
Oh, I probably shouldn't. Let's see. Yeah. Mainly known for Goldfinger, which is the James Bond movie he was in. Goldfinger, he's the man, the one with the Midas touch. That's like the second time I think I've sang that song on this podcast.
Probably. You like to sing.
He does do that. Looks like he quit being in movies in 1982.
When did Goldfinger
Yeah.
come out?
64. That's an old movie.
Yeah. Different time.
Yeah. All right. Well, any other thoughts on Austin Powers? Did you have a favorite one? Was it the first one?
I really like the first one.
Yeah.
I did like Beyonce in the third one.
Yeah. Foxy.
But-
What's her name? Fox.
Foxy Cleopatra.
Oh yeah, a whole lot of women. I like when they do that bit with her and that actor from Birdcage where she's using him as like a mime so she doesn't get caught. So
Yeah.
she's like back to back with him and Austin's confused. I don't think I watched the first one that much. I think I watched the second one a lot. Goldmember. Or not Goldmember. Yeah, what's the second one called? Spy Who Shagged Me? Yeah, Spy Who Shagged Me.
I haven't watched it in probably 20 years.
Man, yeah, I watched the second one the most because I think you had that one too.
Yeah, I think I have all three on VHS still.
I think I watched it the most because that's the one you showed me first. I don't think you showed me the first one for a while. Trying to protect my little brain.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of protections you're doing showing me any of these movies, but I do love them.
Well, what are big sisters for?
Well, all right, well.
Yeah. It's interesting, like how, like the Cold War and spies and, how our, like, interests evolved based on real world things.
Yeah, right.
And how we've, come up with stories to make sense of stuff.
Yeah, you definitely start seeing not realer stories, but it's like when Mission Impossible came out and Born Identity, kind of those other spy movies, you see more of the country versus country or whatnot rather than just like a bad guy that's trying to destroy the world.
Yeah.
Did you like Born Identity? The Bourne movies?
The Bourne movies. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I haven't watched them in a while. I don't know if I remember liking the first one too much. I think I remember it being too slow for me, but I haven't seen it in a while. I'll have to give it a shot. I like Mission Impossible, though.
I don't think I've ever seen the Mission Impossible movies.
Oh, man. What's the third one? That's so good.
Yeah.
Skip 1 and 2. Skip Paddington 1. Go straight to 2.
Will I be lost? Yeah, so when we were on our trip, we kind of shared this, but Paddington was narrating our drive home.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had to drive home because of our mix-up with the airplane.
It felt a little sacrilege since you guys haven't seen the movies, but I allowed it, and for 12 hours we had Paddington to listen to. It was really, I don't think we wanted to leave the car. That's why that trip took so long.
Yeah. We're like, oh man, we got to stop.
We gotta, oh no.
Take a bathroom break.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to stop for a half hour at a bathroom in Las Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then again, and now we're later. Just kidding.
Man.
Oh, did we stop in Vegas though? For reals? I don't think we did.
We stopped just outside of Vegas, like after the Strip and everything, because we saw those airplanes. Or those,
oh, that's right. On the very,
fighter
very
jets.
north
Yeah.
end. That's right. Yeah, that was fun. I sent Nick a picture though this week of Ty Beanie Babies has a little mini baby Paddington, and it's so cute.
Oh man, I want it.
It's so cute.
Yeah,
Made me think of our good time.
I'm excited for when Paddington 3 comes to streaming, because we weren't able to see it in the theater. It might be already out for streaming. Probably. Things move so fast now with movies. But did you pick up Paddington, the Ty Beanie Baby?
No, I didn't. I was leaving when I saw it, and so it was closed because it was after the hours of the gift shop being open. But I'm a little choked up because of my allergies too, probably.
Well, I want
What was I gonna
to offer you some trivia, Emily, for some spy movies. If I
I'm
may.
sure I'll be great.
What branch of the United States government is most associated with spying?
CIA.
Yeah. James Bond's secretary's name is...
His secretary?
Yeah.
Or like his handler?
You can call her whatever you want.
M?
No. M is the main boss.
Well, I know that, and that's why I was confused.
Yeah. And I didn't know, maybe this is incorrect, but I didn't know she was his secretary. But Miss Moneypenny.
Okay, if you didn't know it, then...
Well, I knew Miss Moneypenny, but I didn't know that she was considered James Bond's secretary. I thought she was just M's. Okay, who created James Bond?
Arthur Fitzgerald.
That's close. Ian Fleming.
I don't know who Arthur Fitzgerald is.
Who were the two...
Sounded real, though.
Which two actors played the lead roles Jason Bourne and Aaron Cross in the Bourne film series? I don't know if you watched one of the later Bourne movies, but he's in this.
So...
Matt Damon and Jeremy Renner.
Okay, I was going to say Matt Damon.
How many actors have played James Bond?
I don't know, 6.
Yeah. Yeah. You do know. I do know 6. Correct.
Well,
How many, as of, let's see, this is as of 2013, so this is just an old article. As of 2013, how many James Bond movies were made and released?
12.
No.
10.
Nope.
15.
Well,
18.
23.
27.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are Charlie's Angels characters' names in the film version?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
No,
It's
there's
been so long.
there's a spy movie you liked.
Right?
I like the bad guy.
I don't know.
Natalie, Dylan, and Alex.
Ask me in like 1999, I probably could have told you.
In 2010, in the 2010 action thrillers. Oh, you haven't seen that, I'm sure.
It's too new.
Soon. Whoa. I didn't know that she worked for this. Halle Berry graced the big screen in 2002 in James Bond's Die Another Day. What government organization did she work for? Not the CIA.
It's not CIA.
No.
Is it the same vein? Like FBI?
No. No, NSA.
Oh, I would not have guessed that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. True or false, the fictional character James Bond worked for the British Secret Intelligence Service called MI6.
True.
True. Well, there's a lot of questions here.
I think I've won.
I think, let me look at the total. Yeah, you beat Katie. Good job. Good job, Emmy. You did it.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Well, there's
Put
some
another
for you.
tally mark on there. Well, this was fun.
Thank you. Yeah, it was.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm
but
going to go get a lottery ticket.
where are you guys going?
I don't know, Wyoming or something.
You're going to go for your eye appointment? Don't you have an eye appointment?
Oh, yeah, I got that too. And then after.
And then you're going to go to Wyoming. Big day.
Yeah.
All right, well, have fun with that. Hopefully you win.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, all right.
I'll let you know.
All right,
Okay.
peace out.
Okay, bye.